Hi, Maria. Anything? How are you?
Hi. Yeah, I'm really, really good. Thank you.
That's good. I haven't even shared this out yet.
Well, I've been in a couple of places. But yeah, I think we could do a couple more.
Yeah, let me share it out.
Yeah,
I'll leave
and
it
me.
to my viewers.
Hello to you all, and thank you very much for joining my show. So at the moment, I'm not going to be rude, but I am going to try and share out. Please do tag your friends, share this as well. That would be absolutely awesome. Thank you. Sandy, hi. Mwah, mwah. Sandy's my girlie. She's awesome. Bless. Okay, so I am just going to turn this down very quickly so it doesn't actually go off. Excellent. So that is done, and that is my bit. So please do let me know who you are, where you're from. And I do have these amazing cards, and I don't usually use these beautifuls, but I was guided to actually choose these decks. This deck, sorry. Not very good English, was it? So I've got these beautiful cards, and they're stunning, to the point, gorgeous artwork, beautiful words, and very inspirational. So I will be offering these today for $19.97, and with those you will receive, I believe I'm going to do 3 cards with a bonus pull. So 4 cards, so please do click on that link and we'll see what the cards say. However, also I thought I'd shape this up a little bit and mix it around, and I thought I would introduce my past life reading as well, because past life reading is my forte. That's what I excel at. That's my favorite kind of readings. So if you do fancy that, please do click on the link, the exact same price, and I have my past life deck. So with these, they give a snapshot of what you were, who you were, what you did for a living, where you could have lived, and then by actually using those cards, my guide will zoom in and give me lots of info. So please do have a little think. Would you like a past life reading, or would you like an inspirational, beautiful card? And they are called Elemental Power Oracle cards. Also, please do subscribe, spin that wheel, and win yourself a prize. Sandy, you took the day off. That is amazing. I'm glad you did. Oh, you're on kitty duty. Okay, lots of love to the kitty. And there's mine. Hello, little man. Oh, yeah, and they've gone. My kitties are getting bigger. They are easily about 2 months old, and they're growing quite rapidly now. Oh, bless you, April. Please do click on that PayPal link. It's just under $20, and with that, you will receive 3 beautiful cards, which will be tailored to your question if you have one specifically. Plus, I will be giving you a bonus card, okay? So 4 cards, 3 towards your question, and then an extra card, something else for you to focus on, which will help. Okay. And thank you so much for watching this first time. Thank you very much. And I like to say that sometimes Spirit guide us towards where we need to be at that time. So it could be that I say something specifically that you were supposed to hear, or that, you know, I do hold the reading that you need to hear. So have a little think, spin that prize wheel. It will be pretty much the second link. So if you touch my face, it come up Online Psychics is live, PayPal, buy it now. And the next one down, both different colours, will say spin the wheel. And please do that. Subscribe to the videos. Oh, thank you, Sandy. I do love doing these shows. Oh, bless you, April. And I must say that you are appreciated also, because if it wasn't for you awesome people watching me do my silly rambles and talking lots of spiritual stuff, I would be talking to myself. So thank you so much. Oh, April, mwah, I send lots of love, lots of hugs, lots of healing, and I'm certain your time will start turning the right way, okay? Our time, our horrible misfortune doesn't turn the wrong way for long, okay? It will rectify and start spinning. Hello, Crystal. So I do have a specific deck, and it is the Elemental Power, which I will be using today. I will be drawing 3 cards for you, plus an additional, and that will cost just under $20. It's $19.97. All you do need is to click on that awesome link, and you could join me live. So it kind of looks like we are awesomely separated by an invisible table. I love my one-to-ones. I love face-to-face. So you could join me on the live where we would share a split screen, or I could hear your voice if you opted for the audio, or you could stay in the comments. Either way, there's plenty of opportunities to grab yourself an awesome reading. Thank you for joining. Natalie, hello. How are you, honey? Thank you so much for joining. Natalie, she's another awesome reader. She's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And so is our Sandy, but I think I really picked you up because you're special. Mwah. I adore my girlies. Kylie Cat, and I could hear your voice. Oh, that's absolutely sweet. Absolutely sweet. Absolutely, Sandy. Going audio is awesome because you can hide. You can, kind of not brush your hair. You can, strut around in your pajamas, and we don't know that because, we're just hearing an awesome voice. You don't need to wear makeup. You don't need to do anything. And yeah, absolutely. Your secret is hidden. So if you're photo shy, if you're camera shy, if you're film shy, please do apply to do audio. We are full of light, aren't we? And we give awesome readings as well. So I do hope somebody clicks on that link to receive a lovely Elemental Power card, 3 plus an extra, or I do have my past life reading cards. And I love past life readings. It's almost very healing as well, because if you think that we live our life, and then we pass and we are reborn, and because we're reborn, we come with these additional problems and stresses and things that we're not sure why it matters so much. So when you receive a past life reading, or you have past life regression, then it helps you to understand a little bit why you think the way you do, why you act the way you do, and why you feel a certain way sometimes, and you just don't know why. Yes, it's good mixing it up a little bit, isn't it? Because I love my one specific deck, which is my Doreen Virtue ones. And that can get a little bit boring. For instance, you would, see me go live and say, oh, she's going to be using that deck again. And, maybe you don't really fancy that deck. And then, thank you for sharing, Natalie. And yeah, so it's definitely good that we mix up, we change the decks, we don't make it so obvious, because I do like, different. I do like introducing different bits and pieces, and I might actually bring the pendulum on next time. However, I always forget. And I have to tell myself that's because Spirit's stepping in and saying, look, you don't need to do yes or no's, and you kind of already know your intuition. You don't need to prove it. Yes, that's what triggers us exactly. Absolutely. Past lives hold such an immensely large portion of our heart, of our soul, of just us. So here is my beautiful card decks. I'm not speaking right. Ridiculous. My card deck. Okay, here's my oracles. And they are fantastic. They are beautiful, easy, simple, couple of words, and not even inspirational. I will show you, but they speak to the point. So I'll show you the back, and look at that doorway. Absolutely beautiful. To me, that is literally like we are standing at that door and we've opened it and we're looking into our next life, and our foot is in the middle of the doorway and we're thinking, shall we go through? Should I go through? What will be on the other side? So I do love these cards. And as I said, it is very, very simple artwork. It's beautiful. And it's almost like that lady would have existed. And, that would have been the clothes that they would have worn back then. And as you can see, she's not very happy. So when you draw that card, it usually means something specific. So you do have a choice between an awesome oracle current deck or a past life. So please do click on that PayPal link. All my readings are under $20 today. Plus, I believe, unless my boss lady cat has changed it, you will be receiving a single card privately. I always ask people if they're okay with both, Terry. Oh, bless you. Absolutely. It's wonderful that you actually... Hello, my beautiful lady.
Yes, if someone books a reading with you, I will give them a free one card reading away from the show. Yeah, for sure.
Perfect. So isn't that a good bargain? Fantastic. And that's very kind, Sandy, that you actually ask people what they feel comfortable with. A lot of people, myself included, can actually just go with what I am guided with. But it's very kind that you ask them, what would they prefer today? There was a ton of Christian symbolism. Is there? I don't really use tarot that much. I find it very difficult to understand. I understand bits and pieces. I get the gist. I just kind of forget some of the meanings sometimes, and I find that I put my own interpretation into them, and sometimes it's not right, but it kind of sits well. However, I feel that's just my guides coming down and saying, look, you need to say this and you need to say that. So it's just me working that way. But I do like tarot, but I find oracle is just a bit more easier for me to understand. And yes, please share out, everybody. Yeah, the past life deck does look amazing. I do love it. Two gifted beauty. Bless you. You shall guided as well each time. Yes. Feedback is extremely important. Extremely important. I love it when people leave feedback with me, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's neutral. Hopefully it's not bad. Hopefully it's not glowing, because, you know, we can't give fantastic all the time. However, we will always give it our blinking best shot, and we are naturally gifted and we do trust ourselves, but feedback is, it's amazing. What I do struggle with is when you receive a thank you and you don't know whether it's, well, you do know because you use that intuition of yours. You don't know whether it's sarcasm, whether it's, you know, just, you know, it's just shut this person up, whether it's actually genuine. So yes, feedback is essential. Do you do spirit reading first time here? Hello, Melissa. Thank you so much for being guided my way. Yes, I do. I absolutely love mediumistic work. Sometimes I do shows where I bring down my talking to heaven. I have to say down. I'm downstairs, so it might sound a little bit weird actually hearing me say that. But yes, my deck is upstairs. However, I don't need that deck. Hello. Sorry, I've just got spirit right there. I don't need the deck. I naturally see, hear, sense, but it's always really beautiful to be able to give you something, to actually show you where I'm coming from, what I'm talking about, and allow you to read the words yourself and kind of listen to me and think outside the box and think, hang on a minute, you don't mean entirely that way, but I can take it this way. So yes, I do. Thank you, Sandy. And Melissa, those hearts are beautiful. Thank you so very much. Definitely, Sandy. We always have to be honest in our lifetime. It can be very difficult, can't it, sometimes? But yes, kindness is everything. It really is everything. So all my readings today, my angel, is just under $20. All you do need to do is click on the PayPal Buy It Now link, and I can either bring you live on here. So we're kind of separated by a split screen, almost like we are separated by an invisible table. And I do love my one-to-ones. I love doing one-to-one readings in my church. Not so much at home. I don't normally open up my home. I have done a couple of times, but it almost feels like, you know, overstepping the boundaries. I don't like it. It's my space. But I do like doing my one-to-ones at my church, you know, doing home visits. So yes, rambling off, you can join me live. We can share a split screen. You can come on and only use audio, or you can stay in the comments and I will read your comments and I will respond as soon as I read, whilst doing your reading, of course. Yes, absolutely. None of us need the tools, but it is really interesting to use and to feel, and it just enhances your, you know, abilities at that moment in time. Because there's no better thing than to just sit here randomly and start shuffling. It's almost therapeutic. And then every now and then a card jumps out and it's spirit saying, read me, read it. You know, there's something that needs to be said, there's something that needs to be heard. And instead of saying, I've got spirit here and they're wanting me to tell you this, a card jumps out by itself and you pick it up and you give it to that person or the people who are listening, and they think, oh, very good. So please do have a little think. Would you like to join me? Would you like a past life reading or a normal? And definitely please do share out. Share to advertising groups, your profile, tag a friend, tag a family member. And most importantly, do subscribe and spin that wheel. And then grab yourself a nice tea or coffee and join me. I do like chamomile tea. Thank you. You're an amazing reader as well. You are definitely a great reader. And because you can do tarot, that blows my mind. Amazing, 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 amazing. And I will actually shuffle these past life reading cards. And again, look at that gorgeous doorway. And to think that the majority of us have easily got minimum 5 lives. I know 2 of mine. The third one, bits and pieces, but I don't have any issues from that one. I don't harbour any ill feelings. It just feels okay. But one of them, oh gosh, I went through hell and back with it until I learned and found out and figured out that, those feelings and sensations that I'd walked through weren't actually mine. They were another lady's. And, even now to this day, I still get sadness. And my phobia is now no longer a phobia, but a fear. But it's getting less and less because I now know that it's not mine to hold on to. But it kind of is. But it helps to know that, I thought that through. I have a couple of oracle decks that are based on tarot. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I've decided that I am, and it sounds really weird, that I don't do tarot. I do a bit, just a bit, fraction. But I want to learn cartomancy. And I've got myself these amazing cards, amazing playing cards. They fit in with my past life as well, based on my past life. And there's a face on it that's printed, and my mouth just literally fell open, because it was a card that I drew. And, it was, my loved one had actually come through. Well, he's more my protector, my guide, straight past life. It's just wonderful. And what I'm trying to say is our past life loved ones don't leave us either. They follow us. They follow us and they look after us and they look out for us. And if they feel that they've let us down, they make up to us in this life. And that's really, really beautiful. I feel somebody is hanging about. Where's behind you? Yes, absolutely. They're always in that corner. Yes, I used to, hello Salem. I used to always be fearful of this room, especially at night time, because I'd walk down the stairs and the door would always be open. It was a nightmare. And I would always walk past and see somebody standing just here. Okay, so I really, really, can understand exactly why you're saying that. I don't fear it anymore. Hello, baby. Hi. So here's my beautiful kitty. Here's little Salem. He's so beautiful. He's so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Go on then, darling. Of course he had to come because he's beautiful. Been practicing. Oh, excellent. I like those cards. I like those cards. And they're actually quite simple to use as well. They're very simple to use. I use an online deck as well, and they are always on point. I do like them ones. And they're very similar to my Titanias as well, my fortune cards. Hello, darling. What are you doing? Sorry, I always turn into mummy to the cats. It's absolutely so silly. But, you know, they are kind of like my babies. What are you doing? Are you being cheeky? Yeah? Bless them. Just make sure. Yes, I haven't missed any. Salem, yes, I just saw someone hanging around, but not scary. Yeah, absolutely. Not scary. Hello, darling. What are you doing? Oh, okay. You're chilling out. That's all good. It's all good. Good. You're the only one I've seen with Titania. Hey, it's my Carla. Hi. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. Mwah. So my Titania cards, I've had them since I was about 17 years old, and they were bought by my mum. She had those exact cards. She hated them because every time she used them, she got a really bad outcome. It was always the whip and the snake and the fish and the clouds and coffin, and she hated them. However, they were always spot on because she was in a chaotic relationship, very much not nice, not good, you know, really, really, really bad. So yes, she bought them for me, and they've been my favourites for years and years and years. You're a nut, babe. Oh, you're funny. I do love you. Mwah, do love you lots. You know, I'm just sat here and I'm looking absolutely plain as they come. You know, hair's a right mess, and you say really, really sweet things. And obviously, Spirit has guided you towards watching me because, you know, you say something really nice and it lifts my spirit. So thank you so much. Yes, please do share this out, tag friends, share to advertise the spiritual sites, your own personal page if you feel comfortable. There's lots of spiritual groups as well. I think those exact images are in there. Yes, they are. They are, honey. And that's what makes it really easy to understand. But then again, I'm saying it's easy to understand because I grew up with the Titanias. So absolutely it's lots. I mean, you would probably even find it clover in the, what's it called? Lenormand, yeah. Didn't realise how similar. Yes, they really are similar. Oh, so sweet. Thank you. Well, hopefully we can attract some people and ask them very kindly to click on that link, because I would love to do a reading, whether it's a past life reading or whether it is a standard. I say standard, it's not, but what I mean by it's not a past life reading because it's that box, but this one will be for the current life, for what is going on around us now, what we can do, what we should do, what we shouldn't do, what we could avoid. And that's what makes this one really, really good, because I believe on covering both sides. Treat yourself to, oh, thank you. Thank you. I do hope people do treat themselves, because, you know, this is a lower price at the moment, and at some point it's going to go up. So definitely I would love for people to save some money and to actually get themselves a further free private card reading, and that will be with my beautiful boss lady Kat, who you will often see sharing a split screen with me, and she's so incredible, absolutely so incredible. Thank you. Yeah, I do like that deck as well. I was upstairs and I was thinking, what could I use? What could I bring to this awesome show? And I was thinking, yeah, I'm guided towards you. And because I was guided, there was a reason. And I hope somebody clicks on that link so I can bring that reason through. Excellent. And I just want to let you know, if I do happen to miss any comments, I do apologise. And if you do want to chat, just chat away as much as you want. Ask questions. You know, if I don't know the question, then, you know, we've got some awesome readers in here as well that will be able to know. If you want to ask anything about me and what I do and what I like or how I prefer to work, please do go ahead. Path to the soul holds the key to all truths. Oh, that is so deep. That's so deep, so beautiful, and so true. I do hope other people actually read that comment, take it on board and think it and feel it and ask themselves, what exactly does it mean to me at that moment? Because it's beautiful. Short, sweet, to the point, and fantastic. Oh, bless. I'm just rereading your comment, Joy. Oh, I do like reading for you. I love it when you read for me as well. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Can you tell the viewers about paper scrying? Oh, that's fun. That's a game and a tool, and predominantly it is for clairvoyance. So paper is where you get a plain piece of paper, or lined, coloured, it doesn't matter. Better to be A4. If you haven't got A4, a notepad, absolutely just as good. Get yourself a piece of paper, hold it in your hand, nice and flat. Ask your loved ones and your guides to step forward and give you a message. And then what you do is you scrunch it up, and you really scrunch it up, and you feel really good about this. And it's also very therapeutic because you're giving it lots of lovely scrunches, and you can turn it around and scrunch it. And then when it feels just right, take it to a flat surface, open it up very, very carefully because it's easily torn. And unpeel it, unpick it, unpeel it, unfurl it, whatever you want to say, and smooth it down on the sideboard, on the table, wherever you are using your flat surface. And then turn it around different angles. Look for those images that appear. You can see faces, flowers, items, sunshine, gosh, sandcastles sometimes, horses, animals, birds. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. And I do like doing that. That's such a fun event, and I love doing that at church events as well. Just throw it in as like a special. When did you realise that your dreams weren't just dreams? Oh, that would have been around, I'm being told, my teenage years. My teenage years. At the younger years, I would be frightened and all that sort of stuff. And then when I closed down, that's when the dreams started, because they were wanting me to open back up. But when my dreams opened up, they were pretty scary. So again, it was spirit trying to get in and frighten the pants off me, if I put it bluntly. But yeah, I had to work out the best way to actually combat these bad spirits in my dreams as well. But now my guide comes in my dreams, and my loved ones come around in my dreams, and sometimes I'm really naughty and I go to other people and I see exactly what they're going to be seeing and going through, and you know, sometimes it can be quite embarrassing, especially when I go to their homes and have a little walk around. Hello, Ivory. Absolutely, my sweetheart. So what I'm offering for under $20 is a past life reading. So a past life reading. And also a present life reading. Present life reading. I think I might have said that backwards. And you could either ask a question and it can be focused upon that question, or it could be a general. And what you will receive is 3 cards plus a bonus. So if that's something that you would love or like, please do click on that PayPal link. Also subscribe, spin that wheel, and you will be notified each time that one of us readers comes on. Jemima, is that correct? Amazing. Hello. Hello to you. Yes, absolutely, Melissa. I do the pendulum as well. I do love the pendulum, especially when one of mine has an attitude, and they're very comical as well. Pendulums have their own unique sense of humor. Okay, put it that way. One of mine, good as gold, right as rain, and my other one, my older one, if you don't say hello to her, she won't work for you. If you talk slightly rude, she will give you every incorrect answer that you can remotely even possibly think of. And I wasn't sure about taking it to church one day, a special event, and it wasn't a special event actually. It was a development circle, and yes, there was this other lady who came in, and I said, "Look, I've got one. Not too sure because it acts cheeky." And yeah, I thought I'd test you out, and I thought, you know, I'll get you out and I'll just make you work. And it told me the lady that I had opposite me in the chair was a man, and that he was married when she wasn't, and that I believe it told me that she may have had children when she didn't, and you know what I mean by everything was an opposite. But yes, the naughty pendulum works if I say hello to her and ask her how she is. I have to say her because she's called Crystal. And yeah, pendulum reads are awesome because they give you the yes or no, and then spirit jumps in and they say exactly why it's a yes or why it's a no, and they give the reason. So yeah, it was scary, babe, you know, with these things. But they always say, you know, in life you've got to, you know, stand strong. You've got to, you know, not move backwards. You've got to face fear. And if you find that you're having constant nightmares, you've got to do that. You've got to literally see it in your dreams, stand stock still, and tell whoever or whatever is frightening you that they don't bother you anymore. You've got to own your dream as well. You've got to own it. And that was the only way I stopped like 10 years of nightmares. Yeah, it's the perks of the job, isn't it? It sure is. But definitely, if you're intrigued by dream work, start with keeping a dream journal. Just notepad. Jot down every time you open your lovely eyes. Jot down what you saw, the smells, colours if you saw colours, people, what were they wearing, what time period, sort of like that. Love how you name them. Yeah, absolutely. I love that. Get it rock. That is really good. Very good. Well, I'm glad you cracked yourself up because you cracked me up. And it's good to have an awesome, you know, sense of humour. Lightens the load, doesn't it? My friend did Reiki. Wow. Absolutely. Amazing. Yeah, you had to tell me about that. Definitely. And please do tell me, because, you know, we might have been doing this for years and years and years, but there's always some things that we actually don't know or we could do with learning. With me, it's cartomancy and tarot. Tarot's on the back burner. Cartomancy is at the forecourt. Laughter is a wonderful medicine. You are completely correct. Completely correct. Because if we don't laugh, we get miserable. And if we get miserable, we get low. And if we get low, we start getting depressed. And, you know, it's a downward spiral, isn't it? So definitely laughter, you know, proper belly laughs if you could do it, you know. Hopefully you're not like me, where you have a warped sense of humor and you find kind of naughty things funny, like somebody falling over on a clip on the TV, you know, that had me chuckling away. Or for instance, as I've just said, my sense of humor is a little bit warped, you know. My daughter's you know, not young, not old, 10, just approaching 10, and she was walking up step and she missed it for some reason. We've lived here for, you know, all their lives, and they missed that step. It's an art to do that, you know. Be proud of it, own it. But yeah, I chuckled away. How can you forget that there is a step when it's like the third step up? Yeah, it's funny, but you know, that's me. I'm weird. I own the weirdness, you know. I like weird. Is that an owl emoji? I'm a hoot. Oh, very good. Very good, very good, very good. I'm so happy you do cards. You don't need them. But exactly. And that's why I like you doing the cards as well, because we get to see what you're looking at, you know, what your take is. I still hope somebody is going to click on that link, because that would be amazing. I like weird, because if we were all really, really boring, we'd be the same, wouldn't we? Yeah, weird's awesome. So sadly, we've only still got 4 viewers. So we have got one other person, because I believe I'm one of them. Sandy is. So sadly, people aren't seeing this live, but that's okay, because that means that whoever is watching, it's just a little bit more intimate, and hopefully for the person who is viewing, is going to feel like they aren't out in the open and they're comfortable to click on that link. Good. I'm glad you're taking a break. I'm glad you're chilling. I hope you've got a drink. Yeah, and one day I'm going to, and I have to say one day, it might not be on here, unfortunately, I'm going to do the paper. I'm going to do the paper scrying, because it's so fun. You know, I'm so half tempted to stand up, get a piece of paper and show you how it's done, but the paper's over there somewhere and inside a cupboard and probably pushed back, because I've got children who like to steal all the paper. It's so good that you're taking a break. Life can get just that little bit too much chaotic, or you know, too I can't even say it, almost like I want to say it's too far-fetched, you know. We overcomplicate things and we stress when we shouldn't. And yeah, I'm glad that you're, you know, you're laughing and you're having fun and you've took the day off work. Incredible. I really hope that you really do something amazing. Therese, hello. Hi, thank you so much for finding us today. Lorraine, it's my girlie. Hi, how you doing? I'm about to have some dinner, but oh my goodness, you enjoy. It's amazing to think that, you know, we are from different parts of the world. It's absolutely incredible. So, Therese, if you would like a reading, please do click on that PayPal link. All my readings are under $20, $19.97, and you can actually join me live. So it kind of looks like we are separated by an invisible table, because one-to-one readings are the best, and they're amazing and more intimate, and almost like you block everything out around you, what's going on. So if you would like to join me, then that would be amazing. I am offering past life readings. I'm going to show you the beautiful lid from the deck. Absolutely beautiful. And also I will show you the box, and they are elemental powers. Really good, inspirational, to the point, beautiful cards. I'll show you the images. So that is the reverse, and for instance, the very first one shows gorgeous artwork with some beautiful words. So if that is something that you would like, please do click on that link. Do click on the subscribe as well. Spin that wheel, win yourself a prize. Go down to the beach. Oh, you are so lucky. So lucky. Be blessed every moment. One-to-one reads make the connection stronger and easier for. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I love one-to-one readings. Or video readings, that's just as good. And technically this will be a video reading, because if you join me live, you will be a video, and that makes the connection brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, because we can hear your voice, we can see your face, we see your eyes, we see how your mouth moves, and we see how your energy is and opens up, and we see your guides and your loved ones come around you. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Love to live by a beach. So the past life one, or I will show you both, honey. So the past life one is that one, but I don't think it's that one, is it? It's the elemental powers. So I will show you the box. So elemental power oracle cards. And they really are uplifting. It's exactly what it says on the box, you know, to the point. They're beautiful images, and I will show you. Yeah, absolutely beautiful, and it makes you think upon what they're saying and why it's being said, and it makes you look at the colours, and it asks you to evaluate how you feel and what you need to pass on. So they're really great cards. Definitely, Joy. It's so much better when you can look at your sitter as they talk, and they can see you talking, and you're not kind of just like a name that's hidden behind the scenes. Oh, they are really good, Lorraine, babe. I don't think I've ever given you a reading with them before, have I? I'm going to have to, though. Oh. Bless. I've got one of my little kitties just over there, fast asleep, but he's having a little dream and his little paws are going. Oh, you're cute. Sorry, I am a proper mummy kitty sort of like thing. Definitely my babies. Crazy. Yeah, the blue is beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. good, good, good. Absolutely brilliant. And yes, I like that. Oh, sorry, darling. I disturbed the pussycat because I drummed my fingers, because when I get excited, I drum my fingers, and it's almost like, you know, you're full of anticipation and excitement. And because I drummed my fingers, he jumped out the skin. Oops, naughty me. I don't think he liked me at that moment. Cut his beautiful little kitty eyes. And aren't they funny when they cut their eyes? And it's sort of like, you know exactly where, you know, the cat eyes come from. Like, for instance, when people get annoyed and they cut their eyes, and it kind of resembles like cat eyes at that moment. And yeah, he gave me proper dead eyes. Right, so I am going to shuffle these lovely cards. I'm also going to shuffle the past life readings. So thank you so much for my 5 viewers. We have gone up 1. Please do let me know who you are if you haven't messaged or you haven't commented. I am using my beautiful past life deck. Are you intrigued in your past life? Do you have thoughts and feelings that you had a past life? Do you have these feelings that you have been somewhere before where you actually haven't? If so, please do click on that link and we will open up that beautiful door to the life unknown, or that is known, that is still murky and unclear. Do you love it? That image is beautiful because I can seriously see myself standing there looking through that door going, shall I step through? What am I going to find behind that door? What's going to be there? And knowing me, I would just literally step through it anyway, without a hint or hesitation. Even if it does have my most horrific fear, stroke phobia, oh gosh, it's getting easier to bear, but that's only because I know it's not mine to hold. They give us so much. They do, don't they? I sure have joined. I've definitely joined. I mean, he looks at me, he gives me dead eye. He also comes over and he gives me love as well. It's really sweet. And he, for instance, the other little one, Sockies, he comes around me, he lifts his back like that, and he sort of like tiptoes around me, rubbing himself around my legs. And I'm thinking, you're crazy, but you know, super cute. Absolutely super cute with his little back all arched like that. It's so funny. It's almost like what I want to say is, you know, those comical videos where, you know, they go up like that, and then they start hopping sideways. I do like them. They are funny. Terrors at night, but you know, they're cute. And they also look after me because I feel they're very spiritual, and they protect me because, you know, at some points they actually do stare at the door and different random places. Now, I do have a spirit cat in here, you know, from, you know, day probably 7, I've been going off my rocker saying, I've got 3 cats. I've got 3 cats. I've got that one, I've got Sockies, and I've got another black and white cat who looks just like my socks. And on a daily basis, sometimes several times a day, I see this cat, and now I'm just smiling, and the kitties are looking at that area. They know that there is a kitty there, and it's quite sad to know that, you know, I could only take 2 out of possibly about 7, and they didn't come from a very good beginning. So it's actually quite heartbreaking that one of them probably did pass away. Oh, is that what he's doing? Marking me. Oh, bless. That is so super cute. Hello, Stephanie. Hello. So Stephanie, I am using my beautiful past life reading cards. So if that is something of interest to you, please do click on that link. My readings are $19.97. You can join me live. You could join me via audio where I just hear your voice, or you can stay in the comments and comment away, and I will give you your reading and respond when I see your message. I'm also giving this current live readings as well. So I have my Elemental Power Oracle cards, and they're beautiful cards, absolutely sweet to the point, gorgeous, easy to understand, and with that you will receive, I will either ask you for a specific area to focus on, or I will give you a general, and that will include 4 cards. They are indeed, and they always come round when absolutely. Yeah, I do have 2 awesome kitties called Salem and Socks. Salem is not jet black. He has a bit of red in him, but he's mainly black. But it's almost like a red tinge. It's really weird. Absolutely very weird, but he suits his name Salem. He would have suited it even more if he was more plain black, but he's not. But I do like Salem as a name. Right. Oh, beautiful. Time is endless. That's very good. A very good way to end. Time is endless. You know, we've got always time in the world to make choices and changes and make updates on our life and change things for the better. Yeah, time is endless. Stars, you know, the galaxy is humongous, just like our life cycle is, even though at times it doesn't feel it. Every day is a brand new day. Every day is a brand new beginning. And every morning we are blessed to wake up. So that's a lovely thing to actually think about. Now, Kat, are you here, honey? Let's be sure we get our notification.
Yes, sorry. I am.
Really? May I please pull a group card?
Yes, of
to
course.
end?
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're an absolute star. Thank you. Let's be sure to set our notifications. Yes, please do set your notifications. Do click on that link to subscribe. Spin that wheel and be notified when one of us readers are coming on, because there's quite a few of us and we do run shows as often as we can. And we are all the same price, all under $20. I get what you said, Miss now. Bless you. Do you know what? I actually read that as Miss a show. Let's be sure. Yeah, absolutely. We are blessed to have a new day because we aren't all lucky. We're not all lucky. You know, some of us have to go through some really enduring things where life really kicks us, and then it kicks us when we're down. But that actually helps us to grow, doesn't it? We endure these horrific things just so we can become that little bit more stronger. So yeah, we're definitely blessed for every single day, even if we kind of want to curl up and go to sleep. You are most welcome. So I'm going to use my current life ones, not past. And I'm going to start by shuffling. Oh. We've got lots of love from spirit coming around us. Oh, sweet. This one. Oh, perfect actually to end on. It says, heal the critic in your mind and your body will grow stronger every day. We are our blinking own worst critics, aren't we? No matter what we say, no matter what we do, no matter what we look like, no matter what we wear, we always find something to criticize. I've just seen Spirit behind me. We always find something to criticize ourselves, and then that leaves us feeling quite unsure and kind of low, and it doesn't do our self-confidence any good at all. Okay, so heal the mind, start feeling good about yourself, start pampering yourself, start doing things that you want to do, that you enjoy doing. Okay, because until you heal the critic within yourself, you will never be completely, I need to say, awesome. You know, you need to look at what's going on around you and shrug it off and say, guess what? It's another day, another brand new day. See how that sun is either setting or it's coming back up. Okay, tells you that life is endless. I said that before. God, Spirit guided me to say, you know, every day is endless. Life is endless. You know, it's limitless. You can do whatever you want. You can make changes. You can make changes for the better. You can simplify matters so you feel more easier on a daily basis. Okay, so make sure you start focusing on what is going on around you now. Simplify it. Feel good about yourself. Big yourself up. Pat yourself on the back. You've gone through quite a lot, haven't you? You know, it's almost like I want to get a shovel and shove some dirt on your shoulders and see your shoulders, you know, kind of go down, because that's what I feel that you kind of are all, as, you know, a collection doing. You're all bogged down. You're carrying lots of stuff on your shoulders. So brush it off, you know, pat yourself on the back and just know that, you know, every day is a brand new day. You've got the flowers in this card as well. So focus on your blessings. Okay. Sometimes very difficult to do, but needs to be done. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining me. Oh my goodness. And so you were destined to actually, you know, join me as well, Lorraine. And again, Twinny, you said those words as well. Hi. Bless you. Well, thank you so much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I am sure I will see you soon. Thank you. Right. Is my beautiful cat here? Hi.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you for your show.
Pleasure. Absolute pleasure.
We will see you next time.
See you next time, guys. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.